Whatever happened to RadioShack? You know, the electronics store where your grandpappy got his floppy disks? At its zenith, RadioShack, the once ubiquitous electronics haven, boasted a staggering 8,500 stores. Yes, you heard that right. It's literally more locations than McDonald's and Starbucks combined. This mind-boggling figure underscores the company's unparalleled dominance in the realm of consumer electronics during its heyday. It was the go-to destination for all things tech, a testament to its remarkable rise from humble beginnings. Founded in 1921, RadioShack initially catered to the niche market of amateur radio operators and hobbyists. Its name, a nod to the early days of wireless communication, soon became synonymous with cutting-edge electronics and gadgets. As technology advanced, so did RadioShack, expanding its offerings to encompass a vast array of products, from batteries and cables to computers and mobile phones. Its ubiquity and accessibility cemented its place as a cultural icon, shaping generations of tech enthusiasts and casual consumers alike. From humble beginnings, the rise of the electronics giant. The story of RadioShack's ascent is one of ambition, innovation, and a keen understanding of the evolving consumer landscape. Its founders, brothers Theodore and Milton Deutschmann, recognized the burgeoning demand for radio parts and equipment in the nascent days of wireless communication. They established a mail-order business in Boston, Massachusetts, catering to the needs of amateur radio enthusiasts. The company's early success stemmed from its ability to provide hard-to-find parts and equipment at competitive prices, quickly earning it a loyal following among hobbyists and tinkerers. As the radio craze swept the nation, RadioShack expanded its operations, opening its first retail store in 1947. This marked a pivotal moment in the company's history, allowing it to directly engage with customers and showcase its growing product line. The post-war economic boom further fueled RadioShack's growth as consumers embraced the latest technological advancements. The company's commitment to providing affordable, accessible electronics resonated with a wide audience, propelling it to the forefront of the burgeoning consumer electronics market. The Golden Age, where RadioShack reigned supreme. The 1970s and 1980s witnessed RadioShack's meteoric rise to prominence. The company capitalized on the burgeoning personal computer revolution, introducing its own line of computers, the TRS-80, in 1977. Affectionately nicknamed the Trash 80 by some, it nevertheless became a commercial success, democratizing access to personal computing and solidifying RadioShack's position as a technology leader. Beyond computers, RadioShack became synonymous with a vast array of electronics, from CB radios and walkie-talkies to calculators and electronic toys. Its stores, often located in convenient strip malls and shopping centers, became ubiquitous fixtures in American life. A trip to RadioShack was a rite of passage for generations, whether it was to purchase the latest gadget, seek technical advice, or simply marvel at the sheer variety of electronic wonders on display. Cracks in the facade, the first signs of trouble. The 1990s brought about a subtle shift in the technological landscape, one that would eventually spell trouble for RadioShack. The rise of big-box retailers like Best Buy and Circuit City, with their vast selection and competitive prices, began to chip away at RadioShack's market share. These new competitors offered a wider array of brand-name electronics, often at lower prices, directly challenging RadioShack's dominance. Furthermore, the Internet's emergence as a viable platform for commerce introduced a new breed of competitors, online retailers like Amazon. These digital disruptors offered unparalleled convenience and often undercut traditional brick-and-mortar stores on price. RadioShack, slow to adapt to this evolving landscape, clung to its established retail model, failing to fully grasp the transformative power of e-commerce. A sea of missed opportunities, ignoring the digital wave. One of RadioShack's most significant missteps was its failure to capitalize on the burgeoning mobile phone market. Despite having a head start, having sold early mobile phones in its stores, RadioShack missed the opportunity to become a dominant player in the rapidly growing industry. Its decision to prioritize its own brand of mobile phones, rather than partnering with established manufacturers, proved to be a costly error. Furthermore, RadioShack's online presence remained lackluster compared to its competitors. Its website, clunky and difficult to navigate, paled in comparison to the sleek, user-friendly experiences offered by Amazon and other online retailers. The company seemed content to rely on its vast network of physical stores, failing to recognize the seismic shift towards online shopping. This lack of foresight would prove to be a fatal flaw in the years to come. The retail apocalypse, competing in a changing landscape. As the new millennium dawned, RadioShack faced an increasingly challenging retail environment. The rise of online shopping, coupled with the 2008 financial crisis, dealt a significant blow to traditional brick-and-mortar retailers. Consumers, faced with economic uncertainty, became more price-conscious, often opting for the convenience and affordability of online shopping. RadioShack's woes were further compounded by its shrinking profit margins. The company's heavy reliance on low-margin items like batteries and cables, coupled with its inability to compete on price with larger retailers, eroded its profitability. Moreover, its vast network of stores, once a source of strength, became a financial burden as foot traffic dwindled and operating costs soared. From bad to worse, internal struggles and strategic blunders. In a desperate attempt to remain afloat, RadioShack embarked on a series of ill-fated strategic maneuvers. It attempted to rebrand itself as the Shack, hoping to shed its outdated image and appeal to a younger, more tech-savvy demographic. However, this rebranding effort felt superficial and failed to resonate with consumers who still perceived RadioShack as a relic of a bygone era. Internally, RadioShack was plagued by management turmoil and a lack of clear direction. The company cycled through CEOs and executives, each with their own vision for revival. This lack of consistent leadership, coupled with a corporate culture resistant to change, hindered any meaningful attempts at adaptation. The final curtain, the end of an era for RadioShack. Despite its best efforts, RadioShack was unable to stem the tide of its decline. In 2015, burdened by mounting debt and dwindling sales, the company filed for bankruptcy. It was a sad end for a once mighty giant that had played a pivotal role in shaping the consumer electronics landscape. While some of RadioShack's stores were acquired by other companies, the majority were shuttered, leaving a void in many communities. The company's demise served as a cautionary tale for the retail industry, highlighting the perils of failing to adapt to evolving consumer preferences and technological advancements. A cautionary tale, what went wrong and what we learned. So, whatever happened to RadioShack? The answer, like the company's downfall, is multifaceted. A perfect storm of factors, including the rise of big-box retailers, the emergence of e-commerce, missed opportunities in the mobile phone market, internal struggles, and a failure to adapt to changing consumer preferences, all contributed to its demise. RadioShack's story is a stark reminder that even the most dominant companies are not immune to the forces of disruption. It underscores the importance of agility, innovation, and a willingness to embrace change in the face of evolving market dynamics. While RadioShack may be gone, its legacy lives on, both as a cautionary tale and a reminder of the ever-changing nature of the business world. Remember that incredible fact about RadioShack having more stores than McDonald's and Starbucks combined? It's a testament to the company's former glory, but also a sobering reminder that even the mightiest giants can fall. That's all for now. If you liked what you saw, whip out your stylus, look us up on your Palm Pilot and give us a like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.